She's welcome to. I said
Um,
nothing.
so last we left off, um, you guys had completed your heist. You broke into the home of Lord Story and his husband. Um, got the items you're looking for, at least for the most part. The second contract, with your party name on it, still eludes you. But it seems that, well, it seems that at least publicly, the burglary is being pinned on a uh a a bandit known as the Ravenous Queen, whom you guys had seen wanted poster for previously. Describing her as someone who leads raids on food caravans, thus the moniker. Um, when you don't know whether Lord Story is buying this or if this is a convenient person to pin the burglary onto politically. Um, but you seem to have gotten away with it. From there, you reached out to Vice to arrange the pickup of the item he requested, the deck of wild cards, which you guys didn't get to try out or try to steal any cards from. But if you threw them, it would do things like fireball.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. Like the different like magical effect depending on which suite of cards. But anyway, um, that was safely placed into the hands of Lady Laura Nightingale, the weird vampire woman you guys chatted with at the casino itself. Um, it was now suggested to you that you guys make a swift exit from the city while uh, these tensions are high. Um, so it is night. You guys have passed the cards off to Lady Nightingale. Would you like to rest for the evening, or would you like to making your way out of town?
Are
Making our
we
way.
planning to head out of town right away? I would like to at least say goodbye to the Shadow Lady if we have the opportunity.
I'm sorry, we had our pickup, and so is it still the same night or is it morning? I missed that detail,
It's the night of
sorry.
the pickup. We're
We're
deciding whether or not
deciding.
we want to split during the night.
The night
Okay.
of the
Yeah,
pickup was the day after the heist.
yeah.
But it is nighttime now.
We,
Hmm.
I mean, we should get the hell out of Dodge, right?
Wouldn't it be more appropriate to travel during the day, though?
Would
Hmm.
arouse a little less
Less
suspicion as much as we do need to get moving.
less suspicious to be sneaking off during normal hours.
Practice some fucking decorum, I guess.
If the
Don't
guards
like it, but
don't,
that's fair.
well, if the guards don't step up tomorrow morning, fresh if
Yeah,
things are
hunker down
still.
for the evening, say a goodbye or two, grab a last uh resource, and then dip in less obvious circumstances. Maybe combine down to 2 rooms as opposed to the 3 for the night, just for security reasons.
Not a bad idea. Cut down our expenses a little bit before we leave.
More just feeling more and more paranoid the longer we're here, but also we don't want to attract undue attention to ourselves. So
Oh no, more people in one room to potentially spot someone is also a good idea. Primary intent and all that.
Mhm.
If you're gonna get anything done, Fred, I mean, do it tonight. Do it now.
Sure.
How late?
I was.
How late is the Shadow Lady working? It's quite late.
Well, she does nighttime
I
business.
bet she burns the midnight oil,
This is
personally.
her busiest time of day.
Well,
So you're
then
unlikely
it
to
might
get a
be,
hot second from her.
she might be busy.
Also, she is an elf, so it's not like she would necessarily be sleeping early in the morning either.
True. I suppose maybe it's best if we stay away from the casino as well, huh?
You can send her a goodbye.
That's true. Can message
Oh,
her.
that's a real good idea.
Yeah, doesn't not being able to see her in person doesn't mean you can't.
Thanks, Natrice. You're so smart.
She puffs out her chest dramatically.
Would you like to message a Shadow Lady?
Yeah, Fred. Fred is going to. Thinking back on her. Sorry, thinking back on her schedule, was it by like half-hour segments, hour segments, like
Hour.
hour segments? Okay.
She gives herself an hour per client with 10-minute gaps in between so that she can clean up.
Yeah, Fred is going to see if they can wait until the kind of 50 mark before sending a message, just to try and aim for a time when she wouldn't be working, you know. We don't want to interrupt her or anything. Let's see.
Having sexy time, and then you hear, a new hand has touched the beacon.
See, Fred is a menace, but they're not a rude menace.
A new hand touches the beacon.
Listen, hear me and obey.
Just straight up, like Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire battle trumpets, or the TX or THX logo.
Anyway,
Hang on, I gotta figure out my 25 words. Ah.
touching has never been so hard.
You know, I didn't have it prepared. I'm sorry.
Tisk tisk.
Hello, Shadow Lady. I hope you are well. Sorry for the late notice. Um, we have to leave town soon. I think I'm on my last 5. Will sorry,
all the little thumbs up that are popping
I
up
know,
over
I
your
know.
face.
It's really distracting. Sorry, we won't say bye. I think that's it.
Sorry to see you go. I will still be here, in town if you ever return.
I could message her again. I do have 2 other sendings. Is there any other messaging we need to do to anyone else? I probably should say goodbye to the professor, do you think?
Well, saying goodbye to the professor on our way out would be a little easier to do than the Shadow Lady, since we're trying not to draw attention to our obligations to the casino. There we go. Jeez. English.
You can probably visit Professor Thistlefield in the morning if you feel the need.
All right. Is there anyone else that we should sending a night or sending goodbye to before I use the last of my spells?
Besides Natrice's booty call?
Oh, Natrice. Do you want to I wonder if Dove Zoom is fighting her.
Do you know you're muted, or are you not here?
Are you fighting with your mute button again?
Could be.
Well, Natrice is dead.
Damn.
Well, I guess Natrice isn't saying goodbye to their bosom buddy.
It's just one night.
Natrice says, only one night stands. I dropped their number. Oop! I saw the mute come on for a half a second. There we go.
Is it me? Is it me
Yes,
that's
we've
been
been
being
talking
weird?
to you.
Yeah?
Genuinely no clue what's happening.
Oh, Jed was just a smartass to you, and since
Oh no, I can't hear anything. Yeah, I think this is me. One sec.
Oh, no.
Oh!
well,
Killed her!
Jed,
Fred! Oh no!
Like that scene in The Holy Grail where they're being chased by the monster, but then the animator has a heart attack and he just falls over. But that's what happens to Natrice right now.
oh my God, there is a possum.
Well, while we're waiting for Dove, I guess, I have good news. There's this thing for some reason.
Oh,
A baby.
creature.
Yeah. He came up while I was doing my introduction, even though he was downstairs pretending I hated him and that he doesn't exist.
Big flop.
Well, I do have another sending to the Shadow Lady if Natrice is just dead.
Natrice had her chance.
Well, Natrice isn't going to want to do that. I was just being a smartass and creating role play, and I fucking took out another one of our players.
TPK.
There can only be one.
TPK. Yeah, you can message Shadow again if you like.
Cool. Fred is going to send another message to her. Just please stay in touch. Oh, this is rude of me. Do you want me to call you the Shadow Lady, or do you prefer something else? Exactly 25 words.
Well, all of my coworkers know me as Starlight.
Starlight? That's beautiful. Fred's just going to pull out their notebook and start writing.
Right. Any other things that people would like to accomplish this evening, or shall you all head to bed?
Sleep with one eye open with the vampire lady sneaking about.
The vampire lady, yeah, she left. She got what she came for.
Mhm.
For now.
She could be back. She could be back.
We did welcome her in, so like, she could be back.
No, no.
She's got a
I said
place.
don't invite
I
her.
recommend we sleep in a room that we didn't welcome her in.
She stayed outside of the window.
She did stay at the window.
I mean, I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna spend some time writing in my notebook before bed.
All right.
Jed's probably. Oh, actually, since he's leveled and has spells, he might start in on an ongoing project.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, he picked up the tattooing kit. He has spells now, so he can theoretically make animated tattoos for himself. Which the first one I'm thinking is going to be 2 tarot cards that it flips between.
I'm sorry, I've misunderstood what you're asking before. This would require major illusion. I thought you were doing what if I put a tattoo on and I was talking to someone, I wanted to scare them and make its eyes glow or whatever. But to incorporate magic into a tattoo, that requires a little more oomph.
No first level then? Okay.
No.
Well, he'll probably start in on the simpler ones because I know he wants to have the tarot card be animated, so he's probably going to start in on his knuckles.
Sounds good. What are you writing on his knuckles?
Oh, no, he's doing suits. Card suits and tarot card suits.
I don't know how familiar you guys are with Munchkin, the game. But there was a card in Munchkin Cthulhu where I remember the image so perfectly of this Munchkin guy with brass knuckles, and one said hate and the other said more hate.
Oh, that's pretty fucking great, actually.
Anyway, I thought I'd share that.
Is Lee gonna try and do anything before bed?
I don't think so, no.
Do I need to roll to see how many he gets through?
Roll performance check. Or
Whee!
sleight of hand.
Well, they're within one of each other, so it's 16 for a performance or a 15 for sleight of hand.
All right, so let's say you're able to get through one hand, but it looks really cool. Like, you did a really good job. You're like, I've never fucking done this before, but I'm feeling really good about where I'm at. Like, unironically.
It's not that different from using a quill pen. I got this. It's just doing a bunch of staccatos and shit.
I mean, you're happy with the end result. All right. So, the evening passes otherwise uneventfully. You guys come to consciousness in the morning.
No second round of weird dreams.
Not yet.
You said this evening, so I assumed before bed. I did do a writing thing, and I was wondering if maybe I should read that aloud.
Go nuts.
Sure, why not?
I'm just over here eating Aras's brother.
Oh no. Oh no.
What the fuck?
They all
All
melted
50 of
together.
him.
I've been like trying to dismember him so I can eat the little gummy snakes normally.
It's
So
a
that's
rat
what's
king,
happening
but
back home on
snakes.
Jazeera.
Oh my fucking god.
Anyway, sorry to
Sacrifice.
distract.
Dove
Sacrifice.
lives.
It's been a long day. I'm just vibing.
She is alive just in time for me to do the readout.
Ooh, another Lee memory,
Lee has had a dream. This is correct.
or as I call them, memories.
This is so true. All right. Lee opens his eyes from sleep.
Fuck, I lost
Instead
my
of
sound again.
God damn it. Should I keep going? I can just post the. I'm still posting.
Yeah,
this
you
as
can
slide.
just send it to
Yeah, you can
Dove and
post it in the
crew.
chat later.
Yeah. All right. Lee opens his eyes from sleep, and instead of his in-room with Andara, he sees a training ring. Various identically made practice weapons line the walls on racks, and multiple shields are hung alongside them, each one bearing Vimona's crowned jackalope. Lee feels a little shorter and younger. The knoll in front of him seems huge by comparison. The knoll woman is tall and wears armor with leg plates painstakingly crafted to better fit her beastly body. Over her chest plate and beneath her pauldrons, Islan wears a well-loved red paunch of Marhaban make, with a Vimonan lieutenant general rank patch sewn onto the shoulder like an afterthought. She stands at the ready with a practice spear planted in the ground. Islan looks at Lee expectantly. She nods and beckons him closer. Lee grabs a mock polearm of his own from a nearby wreck, and as he steps into the ring, she lifts her spear from the ground and takes her stance. It's practiced, steady, and defensive, as if she intimately knows every blind spot and opening she has. Lee takes his own stance, confident but still full of faults. You know the rules, Islan affirms. 3 strikes. Lee nods silently, waiting for the first sign of movement. Islan takes the first swing, yet just as Lee raises his weapon to try and intercept, she turns her strike into a feint and whacks him into the ribs. Lee fights through the pain and manages to land a hit on her in turn while she's still recovering back to her position. Pressing the upper hand, Lee goes for another strike that Islan dampens but doesn't fully parry. She pushes back fully, staggering Lee. She shakes the opening to swing again, but he manages to be just out of reach. Distance between them again, and Lee ahead by 1 strike. They both know that the next swing could decide the game. Islan waits and watches, and Lee goes for it. He attempts a feint of his own, but Islan parries and swats it away. She presses her advantage, quickly thrusting and hitting Lee in the shoulder. She yanks her weapon back like lightning and swings overhead. Lee gasps and barely blocks it, only for Islan to convert the recoil of her blocked strike into more motion, bringing the butt of her weapon into his thigh with a loud thwap. Lee yelps and staggers to the ground. The match is over. Islan chuckles with a slight hyena-like cackle. That sounded like it hurt. But you still stand, don't you? Lee groans in response as he collapses down, nursing his leg, which prompts a playful scoff from his superior. I always forget you can do that, somehow. When do I get reflexes like that? Not without more practice. Perhaps someday we will have a fair fight, hmm? She extends a hand down to help him up. Still, you have grown much from the reckless whelp you were. Now come, you have time left to improve today. Lee nods and takes Islan's hand, but something catches his eye. Lee had already made note that this is the clearest dream he's had yet. And in the barely shined breastplate beneath Islan's poncho, Lee swears he can see his own reflection. But when he looks at himself head on, it isn't quite the same man who looks back. That's it. I will post this
Really?
soon.
Really?
What?
Oh, General.
Yeah. Let me just grab that. I will put this in. Where should I put this? I forget where I've been putting these. It's been a while.
Art.
This is true. It is art. I'll put a forward into campaign info.
Would also make sense in character descriptions.
This is true. This isn't a proper description, so I'm going to leave that for maybe down the road. Anyway. Anyone else have really fucky dreams tonight?
Does Lee share it in the morning, or?
We could find a moment for that, perhaps.
As we're all waking up.
We're all getting up at the ass crack of dawn, so.
My
This is
dream
true.
was fucky, but not in that way.
Fred's up
Morning.
with
Alice.
the coffee. Probably, honestly, is probably farm ass up early in the morning. So, yep, I got the coffee.
All right. You all come to consciousness in the morning. Evening passes uneventfully. Like I said, there is a larger guard and militaristic presence in the town since the poor, innocent Story family had their house broken into.
Oh no.
And there are a couple of guards kind of milling about in the common areas, looking like they are staying here until more room can be found at the local barracks. Or otherwise doing one of those things that police do where they kind of just wander into businesses and stand around.
Pretending to be useful.
Fred
They're
is
basically
going
being like
to,
the
oh, in the morning, Fred is going to braid their. Oh my goodness, Fred is going to braid their hair and wrap it up under a scarf or something and bandana so that they're a little less conspicuously redheaded. Halfling.
Fred headed.
Fred headed, yeah.
So we were planning on hitting the library and somewhere to get pearls on the way out of town, correct?
What do we need at the library? I
To
missed
say
it.
goodbye to our ally and friend, Squidly the Third.
Oh,
Professor Thistlefield.
I just thought it would
Yeah,
be
what I
polite
said.
to say goodbye to the professor since he helped us out so much. Let him know that we're leaving.
maybe he is also one we can send a sending to. I think it is good if we keep contact as few as possible.
I mean, whatever works.
Besides, he can read our minds. He might see that we did something criminal.
That's a very good point.
Not that he didn't see us do the other crimes, but this is more fresh. I don't know.
And more crimey as opposed to getting stuck in a shitty situation.
It's also in his own town. He might have some opinion one way or another about it.
Exactly.
I
Okay,
guess
yeah,
that does raise a ethical quandary for him either way if he finds out.
Yeah, so
People
I
would be
agree.
smarter
Let's
than-
send in our good friend and then just quickly in and out at a place to grab a pearl.
Maybe
Yeah, Nado.
I'll send him
Nado
in later
mentioned
when we're
there's
out of
something
town.
she's been waiting to have the money to buy. Too.
Let's get out of town first, and I'll send the professor a message at the end of the day if I don't use my spell slots.
Sounds like a plan. Is the stall which had the gems and I got my tattoo stuff on our way? Oh, actually, is this a town with only one way in and out, or are there multiple ways in and out? I
No,
can't
there's
remember.
a couple ways different in and out.
Then we probably want to go
One to the
through
north, one to the south.
So if we're going north, then we want to take one of the south gates. Even if we have to double back a little bit to make it happen. Yeah, no, that word is not getting pronounced tonight.
Obfuscate?
Yes,
Shake
thank you.
pursuers off of our trail?
Well, more legal records if they try to track us down. But yeah,
Do you also think we should walk out of the city backwards? Just to maybe make them think we were coming in instead of going?
well, that's only helpful if they're tracking us by our footprints and, well, you ain't tracking by footprints through the main town square.
Did we not have a cart somewhere?
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Oh.
Footprints
He's
are
got-
kind of moot anyway.
You got a horse too. An
Okay,
old
okay.
man.
Didn't we leave?
Our
Didn't we leave
beloved horse.
Rusty back at that other town? Or do
No,
we take
I'm
him?
pretty sure he's stabled at the city.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, we took the horse, we left the other one.
We left the mule back with other people because Rusty, the horse,
Rusty?
I believe. I think Rusty's the horse.
Mhm.
Point
Rusty was the old horse.
okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
He was.
we have
he was
Rusty as opposed to son of Rusty.
yeah,
Charlie.
yeah.
Son of Rusty.
Son of Rusty, daughter of Rusty, cousin twice removed of Rusty.
Rusty of Rusty.
Anyway, we have Rusty because he was abandoned by Silas when he got out of the Dodge.
Right, I just could have sworn we left him at Last Chance,
No,
tied
that
to the front of the place.
no, it was a pretty decent trek between Last
We-
Chance and where we are now.
We brought the horse and the cart with us. Like
Mhm.
we had the horse and cart when we were traveling into town. So
Yeah. He's just
Okay.
disabled this whole time. It has been a while.
Works for me. I don't
That
care.
just kind of tends to happen with animals in D&D.
You kind of lose track of them while you're in a city for a couple days in game and a couple months and out of game.
Mhm.
very true.
Okay, so we're gonna go to a jewelry shop? Question mark.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't have a proper shop. It's the Dragonborn gentleman from Okaz, which you may recall is minority majority like pearl diving town. But you can see that the guards are kind of keeping an eye on him.
Fuck it. Hey, we were here a couple days ago. I was the one who picked up your tattooing kit.
Oh, I remember you.
I got started.
Hi, that is well done.
Yeah, I guess having decent quill work transfers over.
Hey, you never know. What can I do you for today?
Oh, just need to pick up a couple spell components. Do you have ruby dust, or you said you come from a pearl diving town, so I imagine you have pearls of a variety of sizes?
You do indeed. What size are you looking for in terms of pearls? Not certain about ruby dust. I have a couple of small rubies that I can get to working on making smaller for you.
Well,
I
the
have-
ruby isn't for any of my spells, so I can't say definitively on size, so I guess we'll have to come back for the ruby dust. But do you have a pearl that's like plus or right in the 100-ish range? A little
Does
more
color
spine.
matter?
Hmm?
Color. What color?
Oh, I believe white is fine. It'll be my first time casting the spell.
He pulls out like a couple of different pearls. Some of them are more of like a lustrous white, and some of them are more pink. So you have your pick, but all of them are about. You said you needed one that's 100.
Yep, I'm pulling up the spell so I can say definitively.
It's 100.
It's 100 and doesn't specify color.
Yeah.
I think Jed would pick up, honestly, probably one of the pink ones. And I was like, I believe this would cover my needs. How much do I owe you?
This one just 100.
Oh, excellent. I'll cover it and then I can talk with the group about if we're splitting costs or whatever. But thank you, I appreciate it. You've been very helpful with business.
He gives
If
a nod and kind of like throwing a glance at the card, starts to try to upsell you on like black pearls that are like 500 gold pieces each.
Well, black is more my color. That is outside of my price range today, though. Sorry.
He's doing his job.
I know he's doing his job. And Jed's not judging him for doing his job. He's just being honest with the dude. You have the right call, just pockets are empty, bud.
So is everyone's these days. Delv, you were saying that Natrice is gonna be.
Yeah, just that if Jed's going pinker, she'll go whiter. Just get one that's distinct.
Alright. 100 gold pieces.
Yep, she coughs it over.
Also, if you wanted to sell any of the gems you stole, here's a good place to do it.
Actually, yeah, well,
No, it isn't, because it's
That's
literally in
establishing a
front of a
trail.
garden of the city we stole them in.
Yeah,
Even
I
if
was.
even if they don't catch us, it might implicate him down the line.
Also,
Yeah.
Who
we're
cares? He's
traveling
just a
to a
Who cares
minority.
about him?
Damn.
He's a
okay.
minority in a human town.
Right? Haven't we established that Nat hates minorities?
Dragonborn
I feel like
revenge.
that's come up.
What?
Hi, Max.
This is new information.
Nat, no, fuck ass Karen, Bob. Yeah.
Yeah, Natrice is the only Harengon with hair like that, by the way. None
Yeah,
of the rest of them, like you guys encountered Harengon in the Feywild last time. None of them had stupid hair. It's just Natrice.
Natrice
Natrice and her-
grew that hair so that she could have that Karen cut.
Exactly. Yeah, to that point on stories as they're heading out, Nat'll be like, I was just planning on buying jewelry. I don't know that the magic component of it was something you needed to drop.
spells or spells.
She shrugs. You tend to speak quicker in social situations, so that's the story we ran with.
You know, peppering as many truths into your lies is not a bad habit to have. Makes the lies more convincing.
Oh, but Jed, and she's going to swish out into a like, you can tell that if she had a dress, it would be like pulled back on the edge, and she's got her hand positioned just so. Jed, I am a well-bred noblewoman, and I am looking to expand my jewelry collection.
Not in those clothes, you ain't.
She shrugs. Evadne is, well, making it hard for us all. And really, I just want a little taste of home, some little bauble.
Did you say that Evadne does whatever in front of the guard?
No, we're walking.
Okay. Cool. Just clarifying.
I know, right? Yeah.
Oh, I missed a chance to be an absolute fucking asshole. Oh well.
Oh, boo.
There's always a chance. I believe in you. Go ahead.
The moment has passed.
All right. Was there anything anyone else wished to buy in town?
Well, we have a metric shit ton of rations. Everyone has ammo. Jed has spare underwear for burning.
Pretty sure Lee's alright.
I'm not gonna have enough time to go to the trick district, so no. But next time, well, we're in a shady part of town. Yes.
I'm sure the shady parts all over the place in the Reach.
Yeah, I want to get a backup set of lockpicks, but I think Aras is more interested in getting the fuck out of town, so.
Yeah. Understandably so.
Right. Fucker, where's the tab? All right. You guys head out of town, I assume you retrieve Rusty.
Gotta pick up Rusty. Gotta make sure we got all of our animal companions together.
We will be running a zoo.
Wait a
before
second.
we're done, aren't we?
The fish.
Do we really want to go back to the casino for the fish at this point?
We don't have enough money for
No,
the fish.
we
It's
don't
too
have enough money for
expensive.
the fish.
Sad.
Another time,
Hopefully-
fish. We
Yeah.
hardly knew
Hopefully
ye.
next time.
I think
I'm
that's
going
everything,
to keep
though.
saving up for it.
Maybe it'll still be there when we return.
I don't know. So we'll
Triumphant
pat
and
Fred on the
heroic.
back. Like, next time.
Maybe it'll have babies by then.
I mean, it is expensive, you know. I don't imagine a lot of people have the kind of coin to spend on it. I bet you we can save up for it.
Or we could get some fry of wisdom.
All right. Would someone like to roll for random encounter?
What would you like?
Actually, before random encounter, I'd like to roll Matt's hole check.
Yes, the
Roll
hole.
that. Hole
Oh,
check.
wait, I guess it's a new day. Roll for hole.
Yep. Because her whole check potentially influences random encounters. Not that I want to stop them. I kind of want something to happen today. Moot point, she fails her whole. Feel
Cool.
free to random encounter us.
Whole
Can I
thing, fail
roll an
girl.
encounter?
Could you repeat that, please?
Sorry, Max, you can. I was just asking if I could roll the encounter, but
No, you
I
can go
didn't
ahead.
interrupt you.
I wasn't claiming it.
yeah, whatever you're saying is fine.
Oh, but
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I think I was just making a joke about whole dig fail girl.
Aw, dick fail girl.
Roll a d20.
Thank you. 14.
14. All right. So you head out on your way. And you who's driving, by the way?
I imagine it's
Lee is
usually
pretty
like,
good.
Lee's got decent
Lee or
handling.
Fred?
I'm pretty sure Fred does as well. I think usually they're coach buddies unless someone else wants to.
Yeah, it
handle the
was Lee,
handles.
Fred, or June.
I think Lee and Fred both had vehicle proficiency.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Mhm.
sure it's. Wait, yeah, that's right. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Vehicle proficiency, non-animal handling. My bad. Oh yeah, I've got a terrible animal handling roll, so definitely not that. It is in fact land vehicle proficiency, so yeah.
I mean, since I rolled the encounter, I can be driving for the morning.
Sure.
I would love a perception check from you then in that case.
Sure. So, ooh, 14 again. But that's a 18.
An 18, all right. So you start to head out of town and almost immediately you're brought back to the empty plains interspersed with just dust. Very little by way of foliage. around. And every now and then, though, you see a cactus as you start making your way eastward towards Redemption. And something interesting catches your eye. It's very briefly. You're going much faster than it. But just a little glimmer of something. There's kind of darting between stones and cacti. It's almost a bobcat-like creature, except instead of fur, there's like hair-like thorns on its back, and particularly long spines extending from the legs. And it has a weird, like, branching tail type thing, which also has more spines on it. But you could just catch a glimpse of this as it uses some of the spines on one of its front paws to scratch at one of the cacti, and allowing like some juice to kind of spurt forth from the plant before the creature kind of scuttles away.
That's not. We don't like. I feel like that. Do I know what that is?
It's Boo's older brother.
It's not good, I don't think, either way, big cat.
It doesn't look very big. I said it's a bobcat.
Bobcat. I mean,
Which is very big for
Bobcat is a
Fred.
big cat!
But I mean, you could roll a history check.
Sure.
Also,
Yeah.
bonus points to anyone who recognizes what this is in real life.
It's a 17.
17. You've heard stories of a cryptid known as the cactus cat. It breaks open cacti and then returns at night to drink the fermented liquid.
Amazing. Fred will.
Which is a real cryptid, by the way, of the American Southwest from Arizona, New Mexico, Texas area.
I was hoping for a Digmaul, which is another cryptid.
Fred is for sure like going to tap the shoulder of whoever is next to them and be like, "Look, cactus cat."
Whoever's next to you, let's say it's Lee, because you also have vehicle proficiency, so you'd probably be up front.
Close
You look
to
around,
it, if not actually, yeah, there, yeah.
You don't see anything.
Where?
It's a mystery.
Where? I
Real
don't-
cool.
Can you like point it out, maybe, or?
It was real big. It was right by. I was in the cactuses over there. You see that one that's tipped over? It knocked it over.
I mean, anything could have done that.
No, I saw it.
Well, it must be long gone at this point. I don't see hide, hair, nor thorn of any cat.
I just hope it's not following us or stalking us or anything. I mean, it eats cactuses, but you know.
Yeah, we have a couple prickly sorts here, but I think we'll be fine.
Can we overhear this?
It's not like
Not-
we're speaking privately.
I mean, you guys
No.
are in the same cart.
Yeah.
But
Not
the
being
only
quiet
reason that we
about it?
wouldn't be hearing it is if Jed was being very loud in his music, but he wouldn't be loud with it.
Aras like peers over the side of the car, looking where Fred was pointing. Do I see anything?
No. They're pretty sure it's a myth. The cactus cat. They're clearly Fred's pulling your leg.
But don't know, Fred.
What I don't understand, in a world with dragons and all sorts of other bullshit, people would be like, nah, cactus cat, that's not real.
Gotta draw the line somewhere.
Exactly. A cat that drinks cactuses. I don't know about that one, fellas.
Oh, a cat that looks like it's made of plants?
What are you going to suggest next? That the world is round? Everyone knows
That a
it's
cat can look
flat.
like a fern?
A cat cactus is just too on the nose. Rhymes too much.
No, I saw it. It was a big guy. Bigger than me.
Oh well, that is quite big then.
Yeah.
We'll keep an eye out on it, Fred. Keep one eye peeled for Cactus Cat. Sidekick
Fred
cat.
nods very seriously and kind of
Mhm.
sits up on their watch.
Feel free to
Did
keep
someone
an eye
say
out for
I
spiny
healed?
felines.
All right. Please excuse the sound of screaming outside. My windows are also open.
I didn't hear it.
Also, there was smoke coming from the ground outside earlier, but we poured water on it and all is fine now.
It's a problem for later.
I'm so tired, you guys. All right. But you guys managed to find a spot to camp for the night. Would you like to camp close to the road, like on the road, or just nearby?
Probably not on the road, on the road. Next to the road's kind of asking for passing bandits to ruffle us up, honestly.
Right.
Looks like Kenzie's been stricken by the Time Wizard.
Yep.
It's fine.
My computer's just lagging.
That's fair.
Happens to the best of
Your
us.
chronomantic orb is acting up.
Well, we have spells left over. We can start identifying the shit we got from what's his butts.
Yeah, I think Nat's been looking at the fucking medallion for the ride. For her part, at least.
Well, it's an instantaneous spell, and it takes 1 minute, so
Yeah, but like, that's the thing that she got done today. That's quite important.
Okay. Would you like to identify the amulet?
I really would.
Do you have identify?
Yep.
Cool. So you cast identify. This is a medallion of thoughts. The medallion has 3 charges. While wearing it, you can use an action and expend 1 charge to cast the Detect Thoughts spell. Save DC 13 from it. The medallion regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn. And I will bloop into the loot channel.
Fucking mind shits. Seems kind of in line with the, I don't know, divination mental powers. Oh, my kid's insane or whatever thing.
Oh yeah.
I don't, I mean, I don't know if we want to, uh, keep it around or not, but that's what it was being used for. You want to,
How
command Jed?
creepy.
Yeah. Rather.
It's a medallion of detect thoughts. It would be helpful in certain situations, or it could just be sold.
Nat, just leans over and, like, shakes it in front of Fred's face a little. Creepy, creepy, creepy.
I mean,
It
being
can
able
hold
to
on
read
to it.
someone's thoughts and all that, isn't that, I don't know, spooky?
You read people's futures. How much different is it?
It could be
Like
very
Eras,
thoughts in their
useful.
heads?
Eras, you would use it.
I can take a look at it and see if it is useful.
Well, don't come crying to me if you find out anything you don't want to know. She'll pass it over.
Let us will take a look at it. Does it have any like thing interesting about it? Does it just kind of like look like a regular amulet pendant thing?
Uh, I'd say it's kind of silver, maybe with like a bluish purplish gem in the middle.
Bluish purplish. Okay.
Shiny.
Is it the
I
same? Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I'll try attuning to it.
Cool.
This is the same
Great.
medallion we found in Story Safe, right?
Yep,
A little concerning that he had that.
he's a gambler.
That's true.
Exactly. That was what I was saying, you know?
Yeah, I doubt Vice was a big fan of him trying to sneak that in. It's probably what was locked up, honestly. If we're hunkering down for the night, which sounds like we are, yeah. Lee will finally mention that he did have another vivid memory dream overnight.
You did?
See
Clearest
any
one
more,
yet.
people it's dangerous to associate with in this one?
No one knew. It was just me and Islan in a training ring.
Did you write it
Well,
down?
I was actually fixing to do that.
Fred will happily provide a paper and a pen if you need.
Lee still has a actually noted this in his inventory. There's a dream journal with associated writing material. Yeah,
Oh,
so he's got
excellent.
everything he
Then Fred
needs.
will just cast use a druid craft to make the fire burn a little brighter so that the light is better.
Appreciate it. Nothing really of note happened. Sparring session, she won, of course.
I mean, it's something.
That
You
it
must have had
is.
a close relationship, huh?
Certainly seemed that way. She seemed to feel very comfortable taunting me and encouraging me in equal measure.
Well, that
Well,
just
it
kind of
sounds.
happens the moment you meet you.
Oh, ha, ha.
Is that all you dreamed about? Just a fight?
It, more or less. It did jog some memories that'll be useful if we end up, well, we will eventually end up having to fight something, I'm sure.
Dreams are
Because
important,
you're
you know.
Sorry, Ross was
Sorry.
saying? Point with
Aras just
feather
kind of
pen.
looks a little Aras looks a little kind of thoughtful and a little confused.
Something on your mind?
No, I just useful because you learned another way to fight again, or
Well, Fred probably has a different definition of useful when it comes to dreams than the average person. They are a bit of an expert.
Well, I mean, it's another piece of his memory, another part of his identity that he's finding out, you know. That's useful, isn't it? More you write it down and such.
There's a couple insights to be had from it, at least. That I
All
was
sorts of
potentially close.
clues.
That was potentially close to her, what she actually, fucking looks like. A knoll only gets so far.
I mean, do we know if she's alive? We could try reaching out to her.
I don't know sending, and I don't know if you'd be familiar enough to try.
Well, I've heard about her. That seems good enough good enough to try. I would. If there's something you want me to send to her specifically, or I could try crafting a message.
How long
Maybe,
does that spell last?
maybe not for, maybe not this at this hour, and maybe not too soon. I think if we reach out to her, I should know a little more about who I was to her.
Well, I mean, you might find out. I could explain your situation, and, maybe she would be sympathetic. Even if, whatever sort of relationship you had before you lost your memories, if I heard that someone that I knew had lost them, even if I was kind of on the outs with them, I would still want to help, you know. It's a decent thing to do.
True enough. I get the feeling that Lars is plotting something over there.
Oh, I just picked up Silent Image so I could sit and poke at an image of a knoll until it resembles as close as possible to what you remember from your dream.
See?
It's like, no, her little mohawk tuft was a little stiffer. Not that stiff.
The the fur was a little bit more dusty than that, or color.
Have you even seen Marhaban a Marhaban clothing piece before? I mean, I don't know if I have, but come on.
Well, if you want to, I have the spell slots.
Nah, I'm kidding. Half kidding around anyway.
Well, it was only the one thing that we needed identifying. And
Oh, if we're able to identify things, I do still have those things we recovered from the nobles back in the forest.
oh, we got spell slots.
I'm not sure if they are magical or not, but could be worth a shot. Maybe someone should see if they are magical to begin with.
Do we have someone with detect?
Yeah, I can cast detect magic.
Well, we can check the stuff that we have from the nobles that we murdered.
Yeah, the things that I have in my inventory, Lee will take
Unidentified rapier, the
longsword and a
handkerchief,
kerchief.
the longsword, the silver pocket watch.
Someone else has the pocket watch. Lee just has the rapier, longsword, and kerchief, which he will take out from storage and set on the ground in front of him.
Oh, and a heavy crossbow etched with constellations.
That was from your teenage assassin friend.
Yeah, it's the same looting occasion.
Still also worth identifying, now that we can, if it's magical at all.
So that's what, 1, 2, at least 3, depending upon what's all detect magicked.
None of it is magic except for the crossbow that Ira had.
Right.
Crossbow's magic. Rest of it is just fancy.
Good to know, I suppose.
Then why are they unidentified?
I think back when we got them, we didn't scan them for magic. So I marked them as unidentified because we weren't certain if they had anything to do with them.
And the silver pocket watch, the amulet with the symbol of Savras, and the sapphire bracelet are all magicless as well, correct?
They're all mundane.
Okay, so it's just the crossbow from that encounter. Okay, well,
By the way, Fred is indicating evocation and illusion.
That's a
I will
have
say such.
I have some of the loot from our assassin fight. I did not distribute it amongst the party.
It's possible he has some of the things that Lars set off from probably scrolling up in the loot channel, right?
yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what hasn't been identified so we can identify it. Oh, the bottle of spring green medicine. The spell also works on potions, correct?
Identify. Where'd you get that from?
That might. The spring green came from the cart.
Oh,
Well, more specifically, Shan's body,
yes.
and then he got it
yeah.
from the cart.
Let me scroll up to
Fred also has a
discount
pink
magic.
medicine as well.
The silver pocket watch, the amulet from Sylvaris, and the sapphire bracelet are all things that I kept from
Those
the
are
assassin fight.
non-magical.
Non-magic.
Yeah, I'm just saying
Mhm.
those are things that are not in general party loot.
What would you like to identify first?
Well, the crossbow sounds interesting.
It's a very fun combination of readings to get from Detect Magic, so I'm interested. I probably won't use it, but
All right. So someone's casting on the crossbow.
Hi.
This is the Starshot crossbow. This crossbow is crafted from blackened wood and its limbs bear pearl inlays depicting constellations. You ignore the loading property with this crossbow. If you load no ammunition in the weapon, it produces its own, automatically creating one piece of magic ammunition when you make a ranged attack with it. The ammunition created by the weapon vanishes the instant after it hits or misses the target. The crossbow has 3 charges and regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn. Here are the features. Constellations. The crossbow is decorated with 3 constellations. As a bonus action, you can tap one of the constellations to invoke it, expending 1 charge and producing one of the following effects. So 3 different things. Balance. The next time you hit a creature with a ranged attack roll using this crossbow before the end of your turn, you or another creature of your choice within 30 feet of you regain 30 hit points equal to 1d8 plus your proficiency bonus. flames until the end of your next turn. When you hit a creature with a ranged attack roll using this crossbow, the attack deals an additional 2d8 fire damage. Rogue, until the end of your next turn, you have the invisible condition, and anything you are wearing or carrying is also invisible. And now you understand how it was so easy for her to hide from you in the shrubbery.
Wow.
The shrubbery.
God damn, this thing's loaded.
Yeah.
It's a rare
It is-
magic item.
It is rare, it requires attunement, so it makes sense.
Well, it's a heavy crossbow, so that means our hobbit can't use it. Halfling, apologies.
I'm not a hobbit.
But otherwise eligible for any of our ranged attackers besides Jed, since he's doing other things.
Hey, hobbits are a word.
It's actually okay for another halfling to say hobbit, but for the big folk to say it's kind of racist.
Like I
yeah,
said,
it
it's
could be
our word.
I think either Mina, Teresa, and Jara could use it, it seems. Although Andara's got a longbow. I
Is
don't
It
know
it
if
is
she gets
magic longbow?
crossbow.
It is worth noting that I'm pretty sure crossbows don't benefit from dexterity as much as bows do. Like,
No,
don't-
they do.
Maybe double check that.
No, the problem with crossbows is they have the loading condition, but they typically have a larger damage die than bows, but bows tend to have more range than crossbows.
This one does. This one basically doesn't have loading though, so that's kind of spicy.
Exactly. That makes it very spicy, and it means you can take multiple attacks per turn with it, which is very spicy with a heavy crossbow.
That is actually kind of insane. Yeah.
It's really nice for rogues because of the invisible condition.
Hmm.
Yeah. I'm gonna be up in the thick of it a bunch of the time, so I definitely don't need it. I'd say
Well,
this
it's
is a
literally a fight between the three ranged fighters that aren't me, so
I was gonna say
Yeah,
this
I-
seems like a Aras Natrice Andara conversation.
Yeah, we can fight about it off camera, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm including these identifiers in the notes that Felix asked for. So
Okay.
All right. Next, you're going to identify some of the creative unlabeled medicine things that you bought.
yep. We have 2 potions of which, a pink and a spring green.
All right. Who would like to go first?
Do you have, how many more first level spell slots do you have, Natrice?
3.
Oh, then we could each take one more and still have spell slots in case of midnight combat.
Yeah, she'll take you up on that.
I'll take the spring green then.
All right.
Okay.
So you identify it and you get sedative. You don't know what that means necessarily in this context, but this is the information you get when you identify
We
it.
could have used it on the children.
We could have used it on the children.
hindsight's 2020, I guess.
Who actually has that in their inventory, though?
Which medicine is this?
Fred.
The spring green.
Fred's been keeping the
The Shan
party
items.
inventory. Yeah, Shan items.
Well, we got our sedative.
And then Natrice, you were going, was it cheerful magenta or light pink that you got?
Light pink.
Light pink. Okay. Euphoriant.
Euphoriant! She's just gonna shake it a little. Yeah, this one's
Drugs.
drugs.
Oh, excellent! I knew it was good. It was Henwin colored.
Do we get to know if there's charges?
These are potions. You can drink them.
These are potions. You can drink them.
And how many charges it has? So is it a single drink or is it a multi-drink?
It's a shot.
Okay, well, also that might just be a Pathfinder thing. So we have a drug for someone if they want to use it, and we have a knock someone out for when we need it.
Well, no, we have a sedative. I have a drug for when I want to use
Yes,
it.
you have a drug. Sorry,
This is Fred's drug.
drug.
I have several at this point.
I'm planning on opening a pharmacy.
Actually, Fred at that is going to be like, "Oh, I should pack a pipe." Is going to take out their pipe and
Yeah, since you can't bum it off of June at the moment.
yeah, they're going packable.
Right. Is there anything anyone else would like to accomplish this evening?
I have another hand to work on.
Sure. Performance, sleight of hand.
Performance. A 1, so 7.
This hand isn't turning out so good. Maybe you're using your offhand, but
Well,
you're
well-
just shaking so much.
Like, I get one in, I'm like, I'm going to try that again in the morning. Or I'm going to do the rest later or whatever.
hmm Yeah, I was gonna say you don't even really get that far, but you do get like a nice kind of clean line across two fingers, even though you're just trying to do one. Whoop.
Well, I think I'll be able to make that work.
It's not the prettiest, but you didn't stab yourself in the eye, so you got that going for you. Anyone else? All right. Who is going to go on watch and when?
Nah,
Not a volunteer for one.
I'll go up as well. I'm good with going first.
How many
Doesn't someone
shifts
in
do we
the
need?
party only half sleep?
And Dara's an elf.
Yeah, and Dara is an elf, so she meditates rather than sleeping.
At which
And
point, it can be
same
2
for
a
June,
watch.
right? June
so.
is Fae, but I don't know.
No,
I
she
think June
sleeps.
has normal sleep.
Okay.
So deeper.
So Natrice and Lee are on first watch. I saw Fred's hand raised, so Fred can be in the middle. Who would you like your watch to be with?
Whoever wants to go with me, I have no preference.
I'll hang out with the pig keeper.
All right.
Oh, all right.
Got the rhyming watch in the middle. And then Aras with the people that aren't here, I guess.
I mean, yeah, us with whomever, with Lee or whatever, I don't mind.
All right. Natrice
And my
Lee.
last shift then?
Yes. Natrice and Lee, perception check.
Why am I rolling like dog shit today?
It's okay, I've got you covered.
That's an 8 on that spot.
I got a dirty 20.
Nice.
It is a fairly quiet evening. It's you can tell it's almost that point of year where the temperature will just cliff dive when it gets to night. That's when That's when Evadne typically allows snow to happen, but you're not quite there yet, so it's fine right now. Um, Lee, you do notice that as you've been heading east, there have been more rocks in the terrain. Is not terribly surprising, as you know that within the next couple of days you will be fairly close to the Moon Touch Mountains. But the night passes uneventfully. Are there any conversations two of you would like to have?
You don't mind my asking, I am a little curious. Did you tell Ross about my little, I don't know, one-on-one sesh with Hanwhan?
What do you think?
I don't know what to think. Why else would I be asking?
I can't fault that logic. No, I
Besides,
haven't. Unless I'm lying to you right now, that is.
you don't really strike me as someone who lies, not necessarily overtly anyway. You seem more of an omission effects type of liar than a I made this shit up type of liar.
When I don't want to talk about shit, I just don't talk about shit.
Precisely.
Unless if you're a certain person at the ball.
Oh, Nat loved that woman. But that's I don't know. It's your own personal nightmare to walk through.
Nightmare's an apt description, isn't it? With how many of these revelations are coming to me in dreams.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe we should get you dreaming more often.
Maybe.
Yeah, she's gonna like raise a fist at you.
Like a fist bump type thing, or like a yeah.
No.
Oh, this okay.
Like she's about to knock you.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
You're gonna get him knocked up?
Embrag.
I don't know if she's got the stuff for that, but I'm also too afraid to check.
What, an ovipositor?
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
You could just ask that nice half orc.
I don't think I want to.
So, were you
Not even-
delivering or receiving, my good sir?
Anyway,
Anyways.
regardless of what the trees purposefully keeps covered up.
Hmm.
Oh my god. God, I've lost my train of thought.
You're welcome.
I have a train missing at the station. Where'd it go?
Have you noticed
Alright.
any commonalities in what nights you pick things up on?
So far, it's always been after something major.
Hmm.
There was
Maybe it's the stress. Big old spike of cortisol just shaking things up in that old noggin.
maybe could be something to do with catharsis.
You've been feeling that recently?
Oh, not particularly, but more so the idea of just we do something particularly high intensity, like the first contract, the Hungering Spirit, and
and the Banshee. Then that was the first one. Then there was, well, Shan's death and the nobles. And then the most recent one, riding the tail of our heist.
Well, she shrugs. By your own admission, you did basically nothing for, what, 8 years? So,
Need your time.
if
Something like that.
something like that. So, if actually getting something fucking done is the trigger for it, I mean, it makes sense. You're only starting to discover them now.
It's very much possible. It'll be interesting
Sounds
to
rough.
see. It'll be interesting to see if that dreamlike training session does any actual good in, physical world.
Were you good? Did it reveal here for unforeseen power within you?
Unforeseen power, not necessarily.
Do you start breathing fire and grow a pair of wings?
I wish. That'd be interesting. No, if anything, I think I'm just remembering, well, aside from that one dream, techniques I'd forgotten, considering how over half of them so far have been reflections on training sessions.
I think that kind of shit would be dialed into your muscles.
You really would think, but I suppose a couple not really counted years of losing everything and losing myself in a bottle probably dulled those senses quite a bit.
What's Lee's strength?
You could probably tell very easily that it's. I actually didn't remember what it was somehow. It's 17 plus 3.
That's fair. She'll just kind of like poke him a little, and had more than that at one point.
That's a little
You
hard to
think this
imagine,
is
don't you think?
post-atrophy?
If it was, I have yet to have a dream where I'm absolutely beefed out or something. Wouldn't that be interesting?
Absolutely beefed out, huh?
How would you describe it?
Hot.
He does audibly sputter at that.
That's a bit of a shame. It seems like a nice way to be able to see yourself.
Perhaps it's a little hard to see myself that way when I've spent so long in the dirt.
What's wrong with the dirt?
Not in that sense.
As Nat says that, you are completely showered with dirt. You have a large amount of a 5-foot cube of dirt rained down on you.
Oh, she's got that spell, don't she?
Maybe.
I see. Using our earthbending powers for evil, I so take it.
What
Isn't that
else?
just standard for earthbenders?
Well, not necessarily. Some of them use it for mischief.
Evil mischief.
Naturally.
Hmm.
So as like 5 cubic feet of dirt gets like less sprinkled and more just heaped onto him, he's just like, well, that's new.
It's nicer being out of the city. It's a bit more communicative here.
Oh, I bet. Hear anything interesting since we've left?
I was too frazzled this morning, though, I think.
That's fair.
It's
Who
kind of
knows? We're getting closer to the mountains, too. Maybe you'll find some new insights.
ugh, I'd love it. Maybe they'll have some good signal systems. I'm yearning to get back on the grounds.
Mhm. Well, if we draw close to the mountains, I'm sure there would be no shortage of, free samples to pick up off the ground if any seem interesting. I'm not immune to the power of a cool rock.
Or some nice roadkill.
Maybe not that.
She's gonna pull out like half of a raccoon jaw and just kind of toss it hand to hand.
Like, just bones or
Just bones.
okay, just bones. Somehow that tracks for you, actually. Who knows? Maybe you'll find a cactus cat skeleton or whatever it was Fred claimed to have saw.
It's Fred's. You can't put much stock in that.
I don't know. They don't seem the type to, well, I don't know. Mirages I could believe, but I doubt they're pulling our legs with that one.
Just head in the clouds.
No.
If your past gets us all killed, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
If my past gets me killed, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. It seems there's plenty to haunt us in this little group we've got, though. Whatever's
Isn't that
going
what
on with me, the altar of Jazeera, whatever debts Jed's have racked up.
I'm pretty sure Jed, just in general, counts as something haunting us.
I guess you could say it's probably debatable whether or not he's haunting his own body.
Well, it's a borrowed body, and at this point, it's a borrowed soul too. So,
Yeah, that too.
wonder if it counts as possession. I wonder if he can possess other people.
That's something to hash out with him, I think.
Think it'd be worth giving a try sometime. I'll remember to suggest it.
Could be not helpful for a change of identity if things get that bad. Assuming you can do that anyway.
Yeah. Oh, sure would be nice to just become a different person. Help you out a whole lot.
I don't know. I don't think it's all it's cracked up to be.
Ah!
Think we should wake up the next watch soon?
Oh, probably. We need to, you need to get back to your dreams.
Who
You've
knows?
got work to do, Lee.
Maybe I'll dream of another rather, training session where I get absolutely trounced by a gnoll.
I'm betting there were a lot of those.
Probably.
Yeah, and we'll see the floor.
All right. Next watch is the rhyming crew, Fred and Jed. Reception checks, please.
You wake us up and it's just like, hey, can you possess other people? And it's just that one meme of just
Fred's going to wake up and look around in their bag and see if they have a midnight snack and break half a cracker and see if Henwin is interested in the other half or if she's still asleep.
Still asleep, but when you crack it, you know how like when you're hanging out with your cat, if you touch anything that makes like kind of sound, like they perk right up.
Mm-hmm. The crinkles. They're like, "Oh, it's for me. You're holding something that opens like a packet. It's for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a tin. It must
But
be for
she kind
me."
of picks her head up and like just takes the half the cracker, then just settles right back in.
Fred will take the half of their cracker and split it in half and offer the other quarter to Jed. Cracker?
Oh, thank you.
Midnight snack?
Oh, there's the rest of the gift. Excellent.
I've been
Yes,
rolling
exactly.
really well, like really consistently. Oh, that's a 19 on my perception check.
18. We
Awesome.
see everything.
It's pretty quiet. Um, you guys are also noticing that the train is getting slightly lost, but you can kind of see the mountains, the Moon Touch Mountains in the distance. Beautiful. And, what might be a rock flying very, very far in the distance, but not close enough to be of any bother. Um, but it's just like a, oh, that's neat kind of vibe.
Hey, look, nature.
Oh, all the way over there. Fred's going to try and draw him.
That's one of the
Actually,
things that would have been cool.
what?
Being able to fly.
Oh, yeah.
Be
We'd
less
have to have
bound to
wings.
the ground.
I don't know about that. Like honestly, flying seems kind of scary, doesn't it? Getting so high up you could fall down.
Well, like, if it's magical flight, sure, your spell might run out. But, like, if you literally have wings, you just continue flying. You're
Fair.
basically saying, oh, I'm standing on my feet and I'm afraid that I'll fall on the ground. It's just like you have feet.
Well, if you had wings,
Yeah.
none of us do. So, I don't know how else we would be able to fly.
Well, technically June can get wings, but not yet, but
I guess she could turn into a bird.
also who knows with Lee and what he's forgetting.
He could have
Pocket
wings.
wings.
That would be impressive. That would be really something to forget.
A flying amnesiac. Sounds like the punchline of a bad joke.
Hmm. What do you call a man who is flying with no memory?
Or wait a second. An army general, a convict, not convict, an outlaw, and a flying amnesiac walk into a bar. He says, ow.
A really good one. What have you been doing on your hand there?
Oh, just. I picked up some a tattooing kit while we were in town, and I've been slowly starting work on stuff.
Oh yeah? Tattoos?
Just feels right with all the new magics going on.
Sure. That's really neat.
Starting a little simpler with just some suits, but like, I don't know, there's little aspects of the magic that I kind of have flashes on and feels like would be right. Like kind of when shit, I hadn't done it yet. Never mind. That is not something I've done in character yet. I've been planning on having him do like runes and shit on his clothing.
Mm.
But I suppose he could have started. Like, okay, fine. He pulls up like a boot and shows the fact that he's put like a couple runes on the soles.
Oh, that's
I don't
fancy.
really know like academically what any of these mean, but you know, it feels right as doing it, and well, some of them's lined up with stuff we've come across.
You been picking up lessons there or something about it?
I think I'm picking this up in the same way that I picked up my second language.
Uh, how did you learn that?
Osmosis, when coming back up, I suppose would be the best way of explaining it.
Ah, well, interesting stuff, I suppose, then.
Hmm. I don't
I'm
remember
surprised the
everything about the trips up and down, but there's enough that I remember.
fair. I was going to say it's surprising to me that the devil or lady or whoever is coming over your soul there isn't involved in it, you know?
I don't really fully understand how I'm standing here and doing the things that I do. You just kind of do it or under know I can do it, not necessarily how I'm doing it. You get me?
I think so.
Like, you know, you got your gifts from Henwin, and you know you could be seeing the future whenever you have a dream or whatnot. But you
Yeah,
don't necessarily know how you're doing it.
I suppose it's just the way it's always been.
Unfortunately, I don't have the that's how it's always been excuse. It's a bit newer for me.
Well, if there's any way that I could help you with the art, and let me know. I'd love to help.
Well, you know, the tarot feels interesting, hence why well, I didn't, I've just started on the tarot. I've done the regular suits, but feels right.
Have you ever done any tarot before?
Talking with the grandmother, mother, and daughter was kind of my first introduction to it properly.
Oh, I have some cards. You want me to give you a run through?
I actually have picked up my own deck.
Well, I mean, if you want, I could we could I don't know, go through 'em if you're interested.
Well, I think that would fill the remainder of our watch quite effectively.
Just an offer.
Well, Jed's down.
Fred will take the cards and show you how to cut and shuffle them.
Excuse me.
You
You're showing Card Shark Extraordinaire how to cut and shuffle a deck of cards.
well, no, there's a specific way of doing tarot cutting. You have to
It's
do it
true.
a specific way.
It's true.
Mm-hmm. So Fred
All right.
will yeah.
You guys spend the remainder of your watch going through the cards together. Eventually, you wake up Aras and Andara, who have decided that they will do their role play of their watch next time around.
We'll do it
But
in media
Where the hell
res.
is my tarot deck?
ate it.
I
Hungy,
have
Sorgi.
Slurp.
Totoro deck. I have Magic decks 1, 2, and 3. Where the hell is my tarot?
Slurp. But the evening passes uneventfully. You guys continue on your way. Who would like to drive today?
Freddie drove yesterday. I'll drive today.
All right.
Cameras all messed up.
Perfect. And I'm not gonna make your roll for a random encounter because I've got a thing set up for you.
All right. So no rolling on my part then. No perception or anything.
Roll a perception check.
Okay, sure. That is a 9.
9. So you are driving the cart, continuing on your way, and you're enjoying the just kind of the gentle rumble of the carriage that you're practically on top of it by the time you notice. There are bodies in the road.
Let the bodies hit the...
Lee will abruptly woe good old Rusty when he notices what's happening here. I don't even think Rusty would want to tread over them anyway.
Another perception check for folks that would like to.
Okay.
I'm going to guidance myself as well.
Yeah.
14.
That's a dirty 20.
Nice.
1.
All right. So, those of you that got a 13 or above, it's hard to tell at first glance just because there's so much carnage, but these bodies in the road, there's blood spatters, it looks like a rib cage has been pressed inward, and so it kind of takes you a moment to realize that these are the bodies of guards. They've got kind of like the guard like militaristic uniform of the Reach. And it looks like there was quite a scuffle.
Well, if we can find an intact head, I can speak with Dead.
Can I
This
do
is
a
fucking gruesome.
Can I do a perception on the surrounding area more so than just like the scene in front of us? I want to see if there's any.
Roll a perception check.
Yeah, I'm just looking to see if there's any signs of movement or people still lingering around. That is a 23 perception.
You are in a hillier area at this point. You're not to the mountains yet, obviously. You can see the mountains in the distance. It's kind of similar to Portland. In fact, where like we can see Mount Hood over there, but it'd take us a little bit to get there on foot. But you can. You're in a hillier area. There are more like rocks kind of jutting out of the ground, and you can hear something moving in the distance. You're not quite sure what it is, but it's to the north.
Can
I kind of I'll gesture towards the sound, getting people's attention.
I was going to say, Fred was going to try and investigate the bodies and see, like, if they could see, like, what. I mean, obviously, we know what killed them, but kind of what killed them.
I mean, how close are we to it? Because I think if between
we're right on top of the bodies, right?
Right on top of the bodies, and you heard, and Aras heard something.
Okay.
Your horse is kind of like stamping his foot nervously. But Fred, you jump off of the cart to do some investigation.
There's something here.
Okay, I will stay next to the cart. Like, are we running?
I mean, Aras is just like on alert. Like, if she had ears, they would be perked, you know, just like a little panicky, like, there is something here. We are not alone. Whatever caused this might still be around.
Do we want to quickly ask, or do we want to be prepared?
Did you say perception check?
Yep.
Okay, guidance is still up. That is a oh god, brain, sorry. 17.
17. Now that Aras has pointed it out, you kind of strain your ears and you can hear what sounds like speech of some sort. It's not in a language you know, but it's low and guttural, sounds angry.
There's someone speaking?
Could I hop off the cart? I want to hop off the cart and get along the side of it. I don't want to be in it.
Hello?
Okay.
The moment Fred does that, Lee's grabbing his halberd.
Okay. You hear a bellowing sound. And let's see how best to describe this. A rock is hurled towards the cart and crashes next to it. It's kind of splattering one of the bodies all over. Let's roll for initiative. as I will describe what you see.
Can I say that Aras took a chance to hide next to the cart before
Sure. And
combat
I'm gonna
starts?
say Juniper is in mouse mode.
Okay.
Well, we could also have our missing individuals get the cart clear of combat.
If Rusty doesn't run off on us.
Oh, Rusty.
Poor Rusty.
26.
Give me a second.
Been through it.
Getting the combat playlist started.
Bump,
By the
bump,
way,
ba-da-da-da.
you should be able to see yourselves on roll 20. You're way down there at the very bottom, the tiny ones.
Yay.
Huh. Not in love with that.
Skill
Oh
issue
my
on your
god,
part.
let's see. How small are we? Oh my
You're-
god, we're very
It's a
small.
really big map. Wow.
Oh my god, thank
I
you,
wanted
Freddie.
to give them a room to throw rocks. What am I, an asshole?
That's not
Doesn't
like a thing. This
appreciate-
is, oh wow, this is big.
Okay.
Love you, Freddie. Thank you so much, Freddie. This is great, Freddie.
Absent. Okay, let's see. That's cocked. Yes, ma'am, please. Okay. Latrice, what'd you get? Latrice is dead. Aras, what'd you get?
I got a 19 initiative.
Perfect. I also told Felix, what you guys were gonna
18.
fight. And they specified my full permission to whoever wants to Jaeger Andara. So go ham.
Avery, do you want to do it, or I can do it? I can roll for Andara.
You can also probably
Avery's
pester Felix for like just a quick and dirty Andara guide if you need it.
Oh, it's fine.
Is that asking for initiative?
Yes.
Okay, I just thought I heard my name. Wanted to be check. 9.
God,
Nice and quick.
Jesus Christ. Andara's initiative is crazy.
Yeah.
She is a Dexy kind of gal. She's probably got some
She
kind
has
of crazy extra bonus.
She got a 22 for her initiative for Andara.
Woo!
Perfect. Fred and Latrice, are you guys still dead?
18. 18.
My internet cut out. I got a 4.
Perfect. Okay. So, I will describe this as you see it. Stepping from behind one of the large stones jutting from the ground, you can see a very tall creature. Humanoid in shape, arms and legs and everything. He has no hair, and his skin is kind of a rocky gray. However, there's kind of tribal ritualistic scarring on his arms. It almost looks kind of like tattoos. And on top of that, there seem to be several weapons sticking out of his person. There is a female with him. She seems to kind of be talking to him in a more placating way, but it's obvious he's not listening to her. He is pissed. You can see that there's pieces of swords stuck out of him, spears, arrows, and there are chains broken now, wrapped around his wrist as he reaches to grab another rock to throw at you all. Um, um, so he is going to be starting this combat missing some hit points. But that brings us to the top of the round. It is Jed's turn.
Hell yeah. I can roll. Hold on, I'm trying to get a measurement here.
Sure. They're
Took
not
me-
speaking a language any of us understand, right?
Nope.
All right. Damn.
That's
Defeated by the language
why-
barrier.
That's why I was asking the other day to see if anyone spoke giant.
Kind of what I thought.
And I figure, like, I made you guys fight dragons last time, made you fight a beholder. I didn't make you guys fight giants, but they're another classic.
Jed kind of turns to the party and is like, YOLO vote?
They are uphill from you, by the way. And the female is behind the rock from your perspective.
Mm-hmm.
But you do have a view of the husband.
Which way do these rocks and ledges go? If they're uphill, then I could theoretically move here.
Like these ones?
Yeah.
This would provide you cover because you are under.
Okay, I think I'll do that, and I'm within range to fire. Pew pew, motherfucker. Let's see, attack 1. That would be a 13.
13 misses.
I figured. And how about a 21?
That definitely hits.
Well, I'm getting his attention. I would like to smite, please. So let's see. I need to get out my D8s.
Okay. Do so.
Sorry. For play. There's a D8. There's a D8. There's a D8. Let's see. 2 for the base weapon. 3rd level spell. I need 1 more D8. Let's see. That would be. Oh, okay. 12, 15, 18, 20, 21, 24 points of damage.
Nazi. You want to describe what that looks like?
So Jed runs forward to the rock, fires off his, and posts up, fires off his first shot, and he's just like, fuck, because, long range. And then he lines it up and just goes, take this, motherfucker. At which point, the usual, scream of the bullet kind of reverberates a little extra, and it, straight up trails hailfire as it just goes at this giant and, pegs him in the shoulder or whatever.
All right. You managed to get the shot off, and the male stone giant bellows in rage. Is that it for your turn?
I have a bonus action. Ba, ba, ba. That hasn't triggered. That is better when closer. So, who would like a bardic inspiration?
Hello? The devil went down to Georgia?
Devil went down to Georgia
Had
to
himself
have
a
himself
Jed.
time. At which point Jed just kind of lets out this just fucking piercing whistle, and but then it starts to have like a lyrical bend to it. And is someone Jaegering Andara?
I think it's Kenzie.
Kenzie is.
Then I'll give it to the person being Jaegered so it's less likely to die.
Yeah, I've got Andara.
Then Andara has an inspiration.
And what's your inspiration at this point? Is it 1d6 or
D6.
d6?
It's my first level of inspiration.
Awe-inspiring, truly.
And then that does end my turn.
Perfect. That brings us to Andara.
Okay, and I'm sure sees that we're pissing this guy off and is gonna Hunter's Mark the guy.
Oh, let's see. What's a good thing for hunters?
It's a bonus action, but I don't think there's anything else that.
I don't know. I'm just
you want.
thinking of what icon would work. How about the little target in the corner?
Does that count as a spell usage? Let's see. I think it does.
Yes, it should.
Tell me the things. Bonus action. Yes. Okay. What if it's. And then for her action, I guess she will pull out her longbow and fire a shot at the guy.
Awesome.
So let's see if that hits. Hunter's Mark give me bonuses to hit? No, just to damage. Okay, perfect. Longbow. Doo-doo-doo. Ha! I don't think that hits. Let's see. 15 hit?
No, 15 misses.
Nope. Okay, well, he's been Hunter's Marked. And that's her turn.
All right. Is that it for Andara?
I think that's all I can do.
Good, because now you're your other Sona. You're a Ross.
Fuck.
It's time to math switch.
Oh god. Okay, so I'm also gonna have Andara move forward, so we're not all in a line here. Will you move Andara like over here?
Yeah.
Because I can't control her. And I'll have Aras move also kind of over there. I'm like gonna tuck myself in around here and try and get a little bit of cover. And I'm gonna pull out my nice brand shaken new crossbow. I assume we've had some time that I could attune to it on the cart.
The Star Shot crossbow?
Yeah.
Yes, you could have attuned to it either last night on your watch or on your journey this morning. I'll say it's almost afternoon at this point.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna I'm just gonna take a shot. I don't think I have I'm not in like darkness over here, am I? It's not shady too
No.
much, is it? Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a crossbow shot from over here.
Alright.
Does a 23 hit?
Definitely hits.
All right, I'm gonna poke a hole in it. 5 damage.
Alright.
But as
Damage is damage.
a part of the Starship crossbows thing is that I can set up a special charge with it when I shoot.
Yes.
But I'm actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bonus action hide instead of doing that.
Cool.
And that's my turn.
Awesome. That brings us to Natrice.
Yeah, believe it or not, she's also going to move up to the edge of an outcropping, and hide at it.
It's like I set up the map so you guys could do that and feel all cool about it.
Wow. Much appreciated.
Based.
Literally. Okay. And then yeah, she's gonna do a bow attack, which will be at disadvantage at this range, I believe. Oh gosh, yeah. But it is within her far range.
Okay. Where the fuck are you? Did you delete yourself?
I was there a moment ago.
Like you're
I don't know.
on the giant. Why are you on the giant? How did you get here? Go back to your hidey hole.
Natrice just runs up to the giant and starts climbing him with sexual
plants her
intent.
face right between his pecs.
Well, he's big and buff.
This is the most muscly guy Natrice has ever seen. Why is she in the middle? No. Go back. Stand next to Jed.
It's showing you as standing next to Jed for me. I don't know what's wrong with your computer.
Thank God. For me, she's standing like on the broken part of the fence.
Weird.
At any rate, that was not terribly good. That's going to be a gross. That's going to be a 8, which I assume misses.
Yes.
Shocker that. And then she'll bonus action hide as well.
All right. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
All right. That brings us to Hubby. He is going to move closer here. And let's see. He does have a visual on Jed, who just did a lot of damage on him. But let's see. Yeah, I think it's gonna be you, Jed. He picks up a large rock from his hand, which he just kind of palms, and leans back and just tries to huck it at you. Let's see what he gets. Does a 24 hit?
There is not enough cover in the world to make that miss. At least I can get 10 hit points.
It's just a rock. You'll be fine.
Just a rock.
Man up. I got hit by rocks all the time when I
Oh.
was a kid.
Okay.
As long as it's less than 43 points of damage, we're okay.
$34 bludgeoning damage. And I'd like you to make a strength saving throw.
No, thank you.
All right, you are knocked prone.
Like, what am I gonna roll? A d20 minus 3 and get a 7.
I hate
All
to
right, so you're
ask,
prone.
but is there any repercussions for Nat being right next to him when this happens?
No.
Sorry, what was the amount again? 34? 38?
Hang on. Wait. 10, 20, 28. 34 bludgeoning.
Hell yeah! I'm gonna need temp hit points. Cause, ouch.
All right. That's it for Boyo's turn. It is now Lee's turn. Who is just sandwiched right between this power couple and initiative.
This can only go well, I'm certain. Alright, let's see. What are we working with here? As far as that, I could just barely not make it over there. If I dash. Because I don't have bonus movement from barbarian levels just yet. I don't have any other way to get more unless... No, I don't think that dashing would be a good use of an action surge. I also don't think that that's a thing that I could do. So...
Also, I hope you guys are happy. I was specifically thinking, like, what would be an interesting, like, kind of ranged combat vibe?
Yeah, absolutely. This is already very interesting to puzzle out. Let's see.
I love all the combats.
Yeah, I can make it that far. I can make it just to the rock near the fence if I dash for my turn.
And then you
It
could
gets-
action surge and then use your actions. Or you do attacks.
At what? With my 2 throwing hatchets, surely. It's not nothing, but I would rather hold on to them until I need them. It's also kind of a waste of an action surge when I finally get my second attack.
Yeah, no, all's fine.
Yeah. At range, I can only attack twice, as is. Up to twice. I'll probably be buying, like, knives and hatchets down the road if I end up really leaning into throwing, which I think I will, eventually. Anyway, that notwithstanding, I think my move is to just move over here, because I'm just shy of being able to enter proper cover. So that is what I shall do. That's action for dash, all of my movement. I don't see a reason to pop a bonus, so I'll call it there.
All right. Excellent. That brings us to Wifey's turn. She's going to move forward a bit, and throw a rock at Lee.
Watch how a man takes a rock, Jed.
Excuse me, I just took 34 points of damage. I think I took it like a man. Thank you very much.
Just 34.
22 to hit.
I don't think you'll believe this, but that does hit, actually.
I didn't roll almost max damage like I did for Ted.
Oh
And I
no.
rolled really low on my spite.
Poor
Well,
man.
you see, I rolled the damage for this is 40, 10 plus 6 bludgeoning damage. And so for Jed, I rolled 2 10s and 2 4s.
Wow.
But anyway, 31 bludgeoning damage, and I'd like you to make a strength saving throw.
Owie. Let me note the damage down first. 31?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. That brings me down to 3. Unfortunately, I don't get resistance because I didn't enter rage last turn. Alright, strength save.
Mhm.
Oh, that's pretty good. That is a 19.
You are able to avoid being knocked prone.
Alright.
All right. That will bring us to Fred's turn.
Cool. Sorry. So I have a question. Is this an area that can be hidden at, or I'm trying to figure out where is the top of the hill, basically. This is the bottom of the hill?
It is the bottom of the hill, but it would be partial cover. Given that these guys are
Cool. That's
They're so
okay.
little. They're
I am
called
small.
larches.
That's okay. I am very small. I only have 25 feet of movement. I can hide kind of behind the trees also. Because you're not a size bigger than me. So,
That's small.
yeah, never mind. I can't hide behind you just yet.
You can hide
But
behind me.
No,
Well,
because
when
you're
you get up.
prone.
yeah. I am going to bonus action. I will yeah, I will sorry. I will action. No. I can't do that. Damn it, it's a touch spell. Bonus action healing words, Jed. So it's not much, but you get 6 points of healing. Something. And then I
Well, you nearly doubled my hit points, so you know.
Can I No, never mind. I mean I guess I will try I can't do that. So I can try using a slingshot. Just like I'm going to throw a rock back at you if you're going to throw rocks at us. And I will try to. I definitely am out of slingshot range, which is 120 feet. So I think that's at disadvantage.
Yes.
Okay.
And I will say that technically these guys have been rolling at disadvantage to hit you guys with the rocks, which is why he missed when he threw at the cart.
Well, that's a 17.
17 to hit the male, I assume?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Oh, wow! My little slingshot. That's 4. A little rock. Just boop. If you're throwing rocks, I'll throw rocks back at you. I was only trying to be friendly. And that's my turn.
4 damage, you said?
Yeah.
All right.
Now it's my turn.
Perfect. That takes us back to the top of the round with Jed.
Okay, let's see. Decisions need to be made. I believe that's on hit. So if that's the case, it actually wouldn't be bad to trigger it right now. Give me 2 seconds. I didn't quite get to checking that detail. Okay, yes, that is on a hit. So bonus action, I would like to use my form of dread. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Okay.
8, 9, 10. Because, temp hit points.
Would you like to still be prone?
I get up. It's like, son of a bitch. And he just goes flame on, because why not? I gain temporary hit points, which is 10 plus level. So I get, hell yeah, 14 temporary hit points. And then
Alright.
Dead probably salutes a bird and starts firing again. 'Cause that's what you do. Yeah, I've already pissed off the dude. Let's keep the ball rolling, shall we? Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Oh, that's fun. I'm just gonna roll straight damage as opposed to smiting. I could do a first level smite. Nah, I think I'm gonna need that. That would be 11 points of damage.
Perfect.
And I need him to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. Decent wisdom, actually, for the giants. All right, let's roll. That's a dirty 20.
Then nothing happens. Second shot. Natural 20.
Excellent.
Well, time to get the dice back out.
Also, I just want to say I'm really thirsty, and my cat is sitting at the foot of the bed and he's refusing to get me something to drink. So
Rude.
I'm gonna have to send him back to the shelter.
Who?
Oh my god.
Oh, wait a second.
Yeah.
It's
Disc test.
you roll the extra dice. I need all the d8s.
Unadopted.
Okay, so that's just bullet damage. That's 1/2 of the smite. There's the other half of the smite. There we go. I have just enough d8s around me.
Imagine not having more d8s. Can't relate.
Well, I rolled a little bit better this time. Metric's a shit ton of 6s. Okay. 12, 20, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 68 points of damage.
All right. It's not looking good, but he's still up. All right.
At
Is
that
that it?
point, what do I do? Like take out an eye to oh, I suppose I could have hit an organ. I know I hit something important with that. Holy shit.
Is that it for your turn?
I have half a move. I use my bonus action. You know, I might move over here where I have more cover. Would I have more cover being over here than being on the edge?
Not for these guys at their height.
Fair. No.
For regular human people, yeah, you'd have total cover. These guys,
No, wait, I only have 15 at the moment. So yeah, that's literally the best I can do. Latrice, I'm sorry, but I'm leaving you closer.
All right.
I'm probably about to get hit.
That will bring us to Andara.
Andara is going to make a longbow attack. Ooh. A 22? Did it hit?
Yes, and this is still for the male?
Yes. 7 plus 125 is 96. It's 12 damage. Tonk.
12 damage. All right.
And
Andara has dispatched of the male giant. Do you want to describe what it looks like when she does?
Andara is gonna
Latrice, can you stop moving over to the giants? For fuck's sake, that's all that.
Andara
She
is
figured she
gonna
needed to get in while the getting's good.
quick before he's dead. Andara's just gonna stick like swoop around the edge of this rock here and aim her bow and just gonna kind of aim straight for the eye hole and punch it right through the head.
And Andara looses her arrow and manages to strike the giant right in the eye. And it's one of those moments where he kind of sways for a moment before falling over. Meanwhile, the female giant sees this, releases the most heartbroken howl of pain and grief, and a fury enters her eye, unlike anything we've ever seen before. And that's where we'll pick up next time.
We're fine.
I feel so bad. Already none of us
Barbarian wife. Barbarian wife.
Hey, sorry about your husband. Here's this ring I found you. Will you bring me?
Do you need a new
I
husband?
have Revivify! If you stop killing us, I'll bring him back.
If I spoke giant, I wouldn't have killed him.
There you have it, guys.
Get fucked! Here's a rage spike crit,
Hey,
motherfucker!
ma'am. Heard you're single.
Thank you.
You
Oh
wouldn't be
my
the first
God,
widow
a
I've vetted.
giant woman.
A giant woman.
We get to fight a giant woman. A
All I
giant
wanna do
woman.
Is get clubbed by a giant woman.
A giant woman. All
All I wanna be
right.
is someone who gets to get hit by a giant woman.
A giant woman.
Good game, guys.
I'm so glad you
Yippee.
enjoy it. Like I said, I'm like, what's gonna be like a combat that really hits? Like, I wanted ranged, I wanted something classic, something that you hadn't fought before. Like a cool battle map where you guys can like duck and cover and stuff. I'm like, I'm glad it worked out.
Oh yeah, this is super neat.
This is hella cool. All right, bye.
Thanks for playing. See you
Bye.
Saturday, probably, unless people are selling more dice.
Nope,
Nope.
Saturday for me.
Cool.
Yee.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.